In order to win, you can't just be hungry, you've got to be starving. Everyone wants the outcome, but few are willing to pay the invoice, and results have a currency.
We're here today for our mock meet at Benefits Body Shop over in Rockville, Maryland. And also Sheffield's going on at the same time, so it's gonna be an absolute vibe. Watching this for the extra hype, and we're putting up some numbers today, so let's see what we got. So like, I may just defer like half of my full attempt, so we'll see. I'll go just body weight for my first rep just to make sure I can actually do these. That was my first muscle up since I got injured. Let's go. Good. You doubted yourself a little bit on that rep? Yeah, I feel like a more aggressive pull would have been it, which is why when you pulled, I was like, I didn't feel that aggressive of a pull. Because like everything else looked smooth. We just needed to. All right, so quick little recap on what just went down. So that was my very first muscle up that I have done since getting injured. 2 muscle ups as a matter of fact. So we went body weight 1.2 and then 2.5 kg. And so that actually is really good because we're not feeling any sort of like weirdness and like pain. A little bit sore in the area, so we're gonna keep in mind like not to push too hard, but I think this is like exactly what we wanted to see in terms of our progression. So we're continuing on to chin-ups right now. Everyone's pushing, it's gonna be a good time. Because that was really fast. If 67 flies, we try 70 after this. This isn't unofficial, like, yeah. Oh, I guess we gotta give it. Amanda, can you get a shot of this? All right, we're going coconut. Actually, what am I doing? No. We're peanut butter all day. Come on now. Let's go. Essentially what we want to do is we're folding down the top. Okay. Like this. We need maybe about like 2 inches or so.
Actually, I'll do it there because I think that's easier.
Think so?
You can use this, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna. Okay. Okay. All right, we'll do it over there. All right, let's walk over to this one then. You're gonna slide it onto your arm, and we're gonna use this as a hook to now put over this thing and pull it down. So then that way you can literally do it on your own. That's going on like that. Okay. And so now what we do? No. So we hook this area on here. So you're gonna bring it down like that.
Oh, like this.
Exactly.
Oh,
and then boom, easy work. Let me lock it. Bro, 3XL! Good. Easy. Oh, brother! Sheesh. I'm good with that.
Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Thank you.
Yep. Right now, that 2 kg squat is like my goal for May. If I were to hit that before then, it's like, oh, what am I gonna hit in May? Like that's kind of like wild to think about. Who's got first attempt? So I'm second. Nick, you're first. I was trying to get back to the camera to turn it. So smooth. All right, let's go, Nick. Lock in. Lock in. Get up. There we go. There we go. Come on, push. Good. Brian, what are you going for? 120. Goodness gracious. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Come on. Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go. It's the time of day when you start getting drained. It's like you feel the fatigue, and that's the thing with squats. It's always like, that's what makes it so hard. I just want to go lay down on the floor, honestly. Here the last time. Second RVP bar of the session. We're getting drained. We gotta make it through squats. Let's keep it going. The knurling in the center has. It's a 200. Yeah, you can do that. When I left the house this morning, it was somewhere between 12 and 14 degrees, and that is just unacceptable. On the way back from the gym, it was about 22 degrees. Still unacceptable. Regardless, just want to drop some final thoughts after having come away from the heaviest session of my entire life, squatting the most weight that I have ever lifted in my life. The feeling right now is still very much difficult to explain. I think one of the limiting factors that I dealt with, and I'm probably still working on, is just dealing with a bit of performance anxiety. At the end of the day, I just spent this entire month preparing for this one day to be able to put up the best performance that I possibly could, really across both dip and squat. When it actually came down to the moment in which I needed to perform at the highest level I possibly could, I started to doubt myself. And I'm still trying to figure out why it is that pops up. And I think it's definitely one of those things that for people who have very high goals in which they're looking to achieve, it's almost impossible to get away from that. One of the quotes that I love is that you don't become who you are by screaming affirmations into the mirror, but by creating a stack of evidence of undeniable proof that you are who you say you are. Therefore, there's no reason for me to honestly even be nervous when I go for lifts like this, because I have spent so much time preparing myself and really going through all of the right steps that are required to get there. And so at the end of the day, I shouldn't be surprised when I'm successful at the lift, or when I get the result that I'm looking for, because we took the right process at the end of the day. And so I'm just super grateful right now for the fact that we were able to put 240 kilograms or 529 pounds on the bar and squat it
and actually squatted, and it was a smooth rep. And that is insane. It gives such excellent implications for what we're going to be able to do in May at Nationals in Texas. And it really does get me excited because I think that I am seriously pushing the bar of what is possible pound for pound as a non-powerlifting athlete. And it's super exciting to be able to bring this level of competition to streetlifting in the United States. And God willing, we'll be able to bring that internationally later this year if everything works to plan. I don't think there's any better way for us to have completed the first month of 2026, this being January 31st. We capped it off on such a high note. And my hope is that February is going to be even better than what we were able to accomplish in this January. And so super encouraged by that, very much grateful for my coach and his continuous wisdom that he uses in training and giving me an opportunity to push and see what I'm capable of, even before it's time for us to compete, because then when we get into the competition, like we've done this before, right? Super grateful for Ryan, for Brian, for Mech Animal, super grateful for Nick, all these people who came out today to be able to support this mock meet and make it the success that it was. Several PRs across the board. I think all of us hit PRs, which is just definitely phenomenal. Makes me excited for us to get back into training and really build and see what we can put together leading into Nationals in a couple months. So here we are. We have 4 months of preparation to go, and that is a lot of time. And so planning to do some serious damage. And so, hey, at the end of the day, I definitely thank God that I am in the position to be able to work to the level that I am right now. And I don't for a second want to take this for granted, but I want to be able to maximize every bit of potential that I have. So I'm going to keep working. Thank you for your support. If you've made it this far in the video, you are a real one, and I want to continue to deliver value. I want to continue to inspire. I've been getting plenty of questions on Instagram from lifters on how they can improve different lifts, on how they work on injuries and different things that they're experiencing, and I'm definitely enjoying the process of just being able to share what it is that I have learned and I'm currently learning as I go through this journey right now. And so we're going to keep pushing. At the end of the day, it is only month 1, and so definitely stay tuned to see what goes down, because we have a whole lot planned. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share this video with a friend, and I will see you in the next one.